Rogers YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Today is April 8th of 2016, and the developers are at it again, making more and more updates for us. Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. So this is revision 6,973. So let's go ahead and download that. I'll provide a link of this in the description below if you want to read this with me. And I have, like I said, in my previous update videos, I have a second laptop with the same screen, the screen that you're looking at right now with the queue and the system announcements, their queue picture. So I'm going to log into the game and I'm going to be right back. Right, so we're back, so let's go ahead and log in. So, alright. Let's go ahead and look at our update log. If you don't mind, I'm going to go someplace entertaining. So, while I go to a place, I'm going to read the update log for you. So, let's go and read the features. Alright, so the features, the feature section states that they added item number indicator to hotkey bar for consumable items. What does this mean? Well, let's try it first. Sit down. Let me get my trusty Slow King, and we're gonna look into the back. So, we're going to take a look here. Alright, so black glasses. Okay. Now, look at the camera. You can kind of see it. There's a number 2 here by the black glasses because I have 2 glasses. Now, that's with consumable items. And then for another feature that was added, I'll keep this there for anyone that anyone wants to see the hotkey update. I'll keep the hotkey there. Alright, so added seed count to seed plant UI. Interesting. Added hours indicated to growth and wither time in berry tooltips. Let's go and take a look at that. Alright, so we have the Pia berry. So minimum growth time, which is going to be 32 hours. Whittles quickly, which is going to be 3 hours. Alright, so Alipa berry will take 16 hours. Chesto is going to take 13, and so on and so forth. So you can take a look at the berry toolbox, and I'll let you all look at that from there. Alright, so then added dye previews. Added dye previews. Let's go ahead and look at the dye previews for just, oops, wrong section. I wanted to go to the gift shop. Alright, so let's go and look at the entity dyes preview. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So if you put an item there, you can look at the previews there. So there's the white dye, the black dye, the blue dye, the cyan dye, the teal dye, the green dye, the olive dye, the lime dye, the yellow dye, and etc., etc. Alright, so they added the previews, which is pretty nice. added UU and NU to matchmaking. Let's go take a look at that. So, we're going to look at, let's see, the current tier is OU, and it's going to change to UU if you want it to. And NU. Leaderboards. No one has moved into the leaderboards yet, so it's time to mark your. It's time to make history with yourself if you didn't already. All right. So during the ranked periods, UU now starts 30 minutes after OU, and NU starts 60 minutes after OU. Leaderboards and MMR are separate from OU, UU, and NU. Alright, now time for the balancing. And for this, we're going to have to go to Hoenn. Alright, but meanwhile, while we're on our way to Hoenn, I do want to say one other section. When fighting hordes, there is a maximum chance to flee, 25 to 100%, depending on how many of the horde are alive. Items and abilities which guarantee escape still bypass this check. Smoke Ball now consumes on use if it is required to flee. Move Tutors, which require Silk Scarf ×2, now require ×1, which is really good because, you know, there's only 2 Silk Scarves you can get in the story mode, although you can get it in the pickup mode, but it's hard to find. Alright. I don't have all the statistics with me, so I can't tell you the exact percent, but I can tell you that it's really hard to find a Silk Scarf with pickup. So I'm glad that the developers lowered the requirement for Silk Scarf from ×2 to ×1. Alright, so reduced prices of breeding braces from 15k to 10k. Yes! That's really good. I'm glad that the developers have lowered down their price. 15k is a little bit much in today's economy, so I'm glad that the developers are lowering down that price. So, alright. And increased item sale prices for many items, primarily type exchanging or other miscellaneous items. Alright. Now, since we're near the berry farm, I'm gonna now talk about berries. I've been saving berries for last, as you can tell. Berries: lychee, gannet, salic, pitaya, apricot, lensat, and starf plants yield have been reduced from 1820 to 1618. Interesting. Leafy berry yields have been increased from 4 to 6 to 6 to 7 and now require very spicy seed. Ray's Buke, Ninab, I must be mispronouncing that. Wheat pear and pineap now require more water and have had the max yields reduced from 4.6 to 3.6 and have had their growth time shortened to 9 hours. Cherry Chesto Pecha, Roston, and Aspire have had their max yields reduced from 7 to 6, and have growth time increased to 13 hours. When fighting hordes, there is... Oh, never mind, I discussed that. Alright, so now it's time for the bug fixes. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the bug fixes. So Windows fixed an issue where Xbox One controllers on Windows 10 could cause a client deadlock. That's good that they fixed that. Fixed an issue where poison animation could be duplicated across the battle frame. Fixed an issue where the acid animation could color the opponent purple after the animation was finished. It was quite hilarious when like, remember when my Pokemon was like purple? I was curious, like, man, is that the new like poison animation or something? I'm glad the developers fixed that. Fix an issue where using a scroll wheel in the PC will create duplicate selector indicators. Sweet Scent now triggers a normal battle if used in areas with no hordes. Fixed Secret Base Pack Up UI. Fixed an issue where invalid HP counts when displayed on eggs when using items. Fixed berry seeds being able to be dropped in the results section of the berry planting UI. Fixed berry seeds being able to... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think I read that. Fixed issues where players would change channel for no apparent reason. That's good. I'm glad that the update fixed that. So I remember I help out some newer players in my off time, and you know, they're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And it's like, where are you? And then I tell them, look at the top left, and then they're like, what channel are you on? And then they're like, well, that's strange. I'm in like channel this one. I'm like, okay, so I'll change the channel to that channel. So yeah, I'm glad that the developers fixed that issue. All right, so. Circuit back up, page count, results. Alright, fix many enormously leveled hordes and their evolutions. That's really good. I'm glad the developers fixed that, because having level 30-something tentacles coming at you is really scary. I'll just put it to you in that perspective. Especially like out of nowhere while you're trying to level, all of a sudden all of them are like doing bubble beam and, you know, all this weird stuff, and it's really just scary. So I'm glad the developers fixed that as well. Strings in the matchmaking window are now properly eternalized. Right? I assume that they're referring to the programming of this feature. Alright. Fix an issue where multiple XP messages can be generated for the same target. Alright. And other. The update includes prototype support for tile mods. More information can be found in the PokeMMO mod documentation topic. Let's go ahead and look at that. That sounds pretty fresh. Alright, so tile mods. PokeMMO mods support a subset of tiled TMX format. Alright, and I'll let you all read this at your own peril. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and click the link that Desu has. Tiled mod editor. Ooh, nice. So the developers are now looking into editing the tile format to this type of format. That's going to be a lot of work, but you know, it's well worth it. I think that's going to give PokeMMO a lot more of a I guess more of a sort of like a more like a computer war game. Organic. That's a really clever decision for the developers to do that. So there you go. Alright, so anyways, and I'm going to provide a link of the post that Q made and the post that Desu made down in the description below. Anyways, this is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to our channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel, signing off.